afternoon, good evening. My name is Scott Rigby. I am the Principal Product Marketing Manager for Adobe Commerce Cloud across Asia Pacific. And welcome today. Today we're going to be talking about commerce, and I'm going to be talking about a buyer's guide to commerce. So commerce has got a lot of focus, particularly in the last couple of months where we've had a global pandemic, and things have really changed the focus for a lot of businesses in respect of what the value and importance of commerce plays to their business. So we've seen businesses that might go direct to consumer and might have been quite traditional in respect of the channels that they would typically connect with their customers, whether that be retail brick and mortar, whether that be government institutions, whether that be education, telco, utility, have had to pivot to moving online and being able to provide the products and services that they would traditionally offer through digital channels. In addition to that, we've seen B2B businesses no longer being able to sell, in a lot of cases, B2B, and so they've had to pivot and sell direct to consumer, and so those channels have been disrupted. And so we're seeing quite a significant increase in attention being put around commerce and the type of importance it can play to businesses to be able to future-proof them for future disruptions. Today what I wanted to talk about is a buyer's guide. So what are some of the key things that you should be thinking about when thinking about what's the right commerce technology for my business? So I'm going to be focusing on 6 key things to look for. So first and foremost, around flexible, agile, and scalable technology. Talk about why that's important to your business. Second, why you should be thinking about a single platform that allows your business to be able to talk to multiple different customers or deliver across multiple different brands. Next, we're going to be looking at leveraging customer data. How do you understand the customer behavior? How do you start to report that in the business? But more importantly, how you take action from that. Next, we're going to be looking at the ecosystem of support. So what is surrounding that technology solution? What are the players, the partners, the expertise, the bandwidth, the resources that are available to be able to support you in utilizing your technology and getting maximum value? Next, we're going to look at the open environment. So how easy is it for that technology to be able to integrate with other technology players and vendors that you utilize within your business? And lastly, focusing on value. So what are some of the things that you should be looking for to ensure that you're getting maximum bang for your buck when it comes to the right technology solution? So let's dive into it. So let's look at the first area. So the first area we're diving into here is around flexible, agile, and scalable technology. Now, there are quite a lot of commerce solutions out there in the market and quite a lot of low-tier technology players that provide templatized sites to be able to get your business up and running reasonably quickly. Now, for the price point, they're great. They're going to deliver probably, a baseline minimum of what you need. But the problem is more the longer term, is that you're stuck within a templatized site. You have no ability really to customize and deliver kind of your bespoke experience that helps you differentiate yourself from your competitors. And we know that experiences are really the most important thing for customers. Products and services have effectively become commoditized, and so it's the experience that's really going to differentiate you. And within templatized sites, that's going to be really difficult. The same thing is then you've also tied within a very tight structure of how you actually upload, deliver your products catalog, what the restrictions on displaying that might look like, how you might actually search for those products, and so that can really limit you in respect of how you can deliver and put your best foot forward for your brand. You really need to be thinking about technology that delivers flexibility, scalability, and agility for your business as different needs arise. And obviously the most recent couple of events over the last couple of months has probably really highlighted that, where businesses might have had a commerce technology, they might have been able to deliver that in a B2B fashion, but when those B2B channels disappeared, they needed to pivot very quickly to be able to then offer those same types of products or services directly to consumers. Or maybe you a B2C business and you're only using your commerce technology for a couple of discrete transactions. Suddenly you had to ramp up really quickly to be able to provide those commerce capabilities across the full breadth of your portfolio. And that's that's the real limitation that some of these sort of, I guess, lower end technologies are gonna put on your business, is you're not gonna have the adaptability that you really need for future proofing your business. So the second area that we wanted to get into is really around a single technology for all of your commerce use cases. So quite often, most businesses don't try and eat the elephant all in one go. We tend to do an iterative step in respect of deploying commerce across our business, but we have to plan for the future. And that really means that when we're buying technology, we need to be thinking about the future application and how it can scale to meet that. And so if you have a business that is both, say, B2B and B2C, then it's ideal to have a single technology to deliver both. Some of the other areas that you need to think about when thinking about whether to have a single technology platform, or you might be having to stretch to multiple technology platforms, as if you're running multiple different brands, or you want to run sort of multiple different types of languages, or multiple different sourcing and fulfillment for your products. What is the platform that's going to scale to your needs for your business over the longer term, so that you don't have to go back and re-platform, reintegrate this new technology into your business, have to re-educate your employees in your business or your partners that you're working with, and so forth. So that single technology platform that is scalable to meet the future needs of your business is definitely something that you need to be thinking about. So the third area here is around leveraging customer data to drive your commerce strategy. Now, not all technology is the same, and that's the same when it comes to data. And data really is the voice of your customer, telling you about their behavior needs, the products that they're focusing on, where they're at in respect of their life cycle and purchase activity with your brand. Now, what you really need to be looking for here is obviously the ability to be able to slice and dice that data, to be able to deep dive into it and analyze it. You want to be able to have different types of dashboards based on roles and responsibilities in your organization. But more importantly, what businesses are really looking for now is the artificial intelligence capability of software providers, because artificial intelligence, predominantly machine learning here, is going to help you accelerate your insights and, more importantly, the actions that you're taking as a business. So you really want to understand what are the different types of machine learning capabilities that software provider gives to your business. Now, that could be everything from identifying interesting new segments that you should be targeting, identifying issues in respect of new deployments that you put in that might not necessarily be delivering, say, the types of conversions that you expected, maybe product recommendations, so customers that viewed this also viewed that. That all uses machine learning to be able to drive better customer experiences. And so that really should be high up on your agenda to be able to help accelerate your business's ability to deliver the best possible customer experience into market. The next area that we're going to explore is really looking at the ecosystem of support that goes around the product. So this is the types of partners that are available in market to be able to support that. So how many partners have that capability to not only implement the technology, but also be able to operationalize it within your business, to be able to crawl, walk, run with that technology, to help scale you up and develop your maturity around that technology. These are all the things that you need to take into consideration, particularly if there is only light partner support. Well, that's obviously going to create more of a burden on you and your organization to build up the capabilities to support that technology going forward. And so you need to look for ideally a rich partner ecosystem to be able to support you and provide the knowledge and capabilities, training, mentoring, shadowing support that you might need to be able to drive the most value out of that technology. The second to last area that we're going to be looking at here is around the open environment, meaning the ability for this technology, the commerce technology, to be able to integrate with the other technology that you use in your business. Now, it'll be lovely to say that there is a technology provider that provides everything to everyone. There simply isn't. And so the likelihood is that you're using multiple technology vendors within your business, and you need technology to have an open integration structure and not some closed garden technology where you're forced to use their own different modules and not give you the flexibility that you need to be able to leverage the technology that's best fit for your business. And so you want open APIs. You want to have a marketplace where developers are producing and evolving those APIs as the different technologies update and they develop additional functionality and modules, etc., that you want to leverage, and you want to connect the data sets together. It becomes paramount to be using a technology that has the scalability and the breadth, hopefully a number of those integrations already out of the box for you to use, so that you don't have to custom develop them yourself. So the last area I want to focus on is really around value. And value really is an important thing to think about. It's quite easy to think and look at the initial upfront price tag, but effectively you get what you pay for. And so certainly some solutions out there might have a low upfront cost, but the additional cost that sits behind the scenes, whether that be, trying to find and pay for very hard to find resources with the skills to develop on that particular peculiar technology that's unique to itself, where there's no ecosystem or it's closed garden, so it doesn't have the integration capabilities, so you have additional manual effort to try and bring it all together. You really need to look at the total potential cost of ownership at a much more macro level, and then start to look at, does the technology provide a flexible licensing and scaling capability? So as your business grows, then the cost is commensurate with the features and functionality that you're using as your business grows. Does it integrate with the other technology that's available within your business? So you're not obviously having to wear that. Are there out-of-the-box integrations, maybe either directly available in the technology or available through a marketplace for sort of a nominal cost that will then save you having to build those integrations yourself? Does the solution provide the capabilities that your business needs, not just for today, but a year from now or 3 years from now, so that you're not having to re-platform at some point into the future? And then, lastly, is the technology and vendor actually continuing to invest and develop and grow and expand the functions and features and capability of the product, so that you're getting the latest and best capabilities to ensure that you stay at the forefront of your competition. So to conclude this piece, we covered 6 areas today. So first and foremost, we talked about flexible, agile and scalable technology. We then also covered why a single platform technology is important as part of your consideration process. Thirdly, we covered leveraging customer data and how that can drive your commerce strategy. We talked about the ecosystem of support, the ability to have an open environment, and finally a focus on value. And to conclude today, so thank you very much. A shameless plug for Adobe Commerce. If you'd like to continue the conversation with us, you can reach out to me directly at srigby@adobe.com or connect with me on LinkedIn, and we'd love to hear more from you. Thank you very much.